cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club.
Can't believe they still play that.
Why not?
It gets more play than that Well, I mean on CMT anyway.
It's, this is true. Here we are with Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 4th of August, and as you can see, Mike in for Josh. Josh has got the day off here today, so here we go with Coffee Club. We're gonna have some fun this morning. And Haley, are you good to go too? You ready?
Yeah.
Everything
great.
Good? What are you drinking for coffee?
Root line.
Yeah, I knew that's one of your favorites here.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's good.
So as far as this morning, we're going to start off actually with an interview with a guy that's got to take off here in a quick minute. And Noah Hoffman is joining us in studio. Well, good morning, and glad to have you here.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
So I'm glad you could squeeze us in because you got kind of a busy schedule going on right now.
I do, that's for sure. Kind of last few days I've had some time to relax a little bit, but the last couple weeks has been absolutely chaotic, traveling and playing tournaments and just not really any time off in between there.
For those that don't know, kind of fill us in. I mean, yes, you're playing golf and it's your job right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that, huh?
So I have conditional status on the Corn Ferry Tour this season, so it doesn't necessarily guarantee me any starts throughout the season. So I've been playing a bunch of Monday qualifiers to try to get into events that are that week. So the tournaments start Thursday and they have a qualifier the Monday before to see who the 8 qualifiers are going to be getting into the field for that week. So I get in a discounted rate and all that stuff. So I've played about 14 of them now this summer across the entire U.S. Been to West Palm Beach, San Diego, North Carolina, Dallas, San Antonio, just about wherever you can think of. And then finally was out in Minnesota for a qualifier, but the week before I was in Colorado for Colorado State Open. That was Thursday through Sunday, finished that. And then I had a Monday qualifier the next day in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I was supposed to fly from Denver to Minneapolis. And my flight got delayed on Sunday night. So I called one of my guys up in Minnesota and we rebooked a flight at 6 a.m. on a Delta flight. Landed in Minneapolis at about 9:20 in the morning. And then teed off at 11:30 in the morning, and it was a 40-minute drive to the golf course. So there was not a lot of time for anything to happen in between there.
Noah, T1, Noah.
Yeah. I did get a little bit of warm-up, thankfully.
Okay.
But,
all right.
I mean, I've played 14 of these things this season, and that's the first one I didn't play a practice round for, and that's the one I get through.
Yes, nice.
So it's amazing how that works.
So what's the road ahead for you? What are we seeing?
So next week I got Pinnacle Bank Championship in Omaha, so really excited for that. I've had that one marked on my calendar all year just because home state and, I mean, finally getting a guaranteed start on Corn Ferry this season, so I'm really, really excited for that one.
All right. Well, congratulations, number one. Thanks for representing McCook well. Thanks for coming back and, playing things like the Pro-Am and things like that.
Absolutely.
That's always been fun for you, and it's been pretty good for you lately, too.
It has been. I always
Last 2
enjoyed
years,
it.
Right?
Well, I skipped the year before, but 2 years ago and then this year has been pretty good. But I always enjoy coming back and playing the Pro-Am when I get a chance and seeing a lot of familiar faces and catching up with people as well.
So what's your philosophy on golf?
Get the ball in the hole in as few shots possible.
True. Consistency is key, and I know that's always been a part of your game, though.
Absolutely. I mean, I work very hard at it, and you guys all know I'm out there for hours on end practicing, trying to get better every single day, and some days are better than others, but you kind of got to roll with the punches sometimes and just keep plugging away at it.
Is there anything in the rules that say you can't use a slingshot as a driver? Because I could do that.
I don't think that's quite legal to USGA standards.
But is it a rule?
You don't even have to ask that. If you have to ask if it's a
I think
rule
I
like
could
that.
win if I could slingshot and then putt.
They got potato gun golf now.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
They do.
Last thing for you that really want to make sure I talked about. you do understand there's a lot of young, particularly bison golfers, but some other area golfers. They're looking up to you. They're following your career. You know that, right?
Absolutely. I am aware of that, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad to kind of look at that aspect and be like, oh, I'm kind of like a motivator in that instance. And like you said, people look up to me, the younger generation and stuff as well. So it feels pretty good to be able to do that, and I feel like I'm kind of almost steering them in the right direction, which is good.
Well, a lot of responsibility with that, but you're carrying it well, so thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that.
All right. Other guests we have in studio, Mike Slattery joining us here. Going to talk about the Ranch Rodeo. It's not tonight.
No,
It's next week.
Next
week.
Friday, the 11th,
Yeah.
in Indianola. This will be the 5th year we've put it on. This will be the 2nd year we've had the bronc riding in it, and it's been getting bigger every year. So we got filled up on our bronc riders almost immediately with 20 riders and some on a waiting list. So I'm pretty impressed with that. But
Well, people that are coming out next Friday, what are they going to see?
well, we'll run the traditional ranch rodeo events like your trailer loading and your stray gathering and your mugging event. And then we'll split that up. We'll run 10 bronc riders at the start after we do the opening ceremony. Then we'll run ranch rodeo rounds. And then we'll run the last 10 bronc riders and go into a short go with our top 5 teams. And it's just a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Pretty big payout. We get guys out of Colorado, Valentine, Gordon, Nebraska. I mean,
Wow.
We've had some guys come out from South Dakota. So one year we had a team out of Texas. They actually had some family here.
Passing through, Harvest Crew, something? I don't know.
No, they ranch down there in Texas, but they have family here by Danbury. So they just come up to visit, and they brought a trailer load of horses and made a weekend out of it.
That's fantastic. Folks want to learn more about the Ranch Rodeo. How do they do that?
You can, we got flyers on our Facebook page, Indianola Ranch Rodeo. And also want to say on Saturday afternoon, we have the Kids Rodeo, which Gene Jolly puts that on. He's the Southwest Nebraska Kids Rodeo Association. We've been working with Gene for 5 years. This year, though, Indianola is a qualifier, so any of those kids who place in Indianola can qualify for the finals at the Kiplinger the next weekend.
Very cool. And last thing from you, real quick. You guys take the money's raised from this and you put it right back into
the arena. Yeah, we started with wheel corrals 5 years ago and portable panels, and then we raised enough money and we started buying pipe and continuous fence, and we've built our arena out of the money we make off of the ranch rodeo.
That's coming up next Friday.
And August 11th for the rodeo, and on Saturday afternoon for the kids.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for all you're doing on that. Talking with Jade and Jane now. I know that there's a special event going on in August for the shelter, and you guys are working on some things with the animal shelter here in town. So, right?
Yes. August is Clear the Shelter nationwide and area-wide. Channel 4 out of Hastings and Greater Good Charities and Hill Pet Nutrition are doing. We're at our shelter. We're participating because, like everywhere, we're on overload. We need to get animals out. So Lori's got her creative thinking cap on. We've got this week, dogs are pay what they weigh. So you can get a dog. Cats are $25. Tuesdays are vintage days. If they're over 8 years old, then they are free. Saturdays, we end the week with some special promotions in addition. So just follow our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because Lori's got something going on. Every Sunday night's the next week's promotion. So we're really trying to rehome a lot of pets because there's a lot of need right now. And with that need we're like so many charities. We need some money to help pay for the pets and their care. But yeah, we're just trying to have a fun time
So it's a little bit of a drive here in August.
A drive in August to get animals out, rehomed. But we're doing with some fun twists. So keep watch, because you never know what Lori's going to throw up for interesting challenges. All adoptions, even though they're discounted, still is approved. And you can get an application on our website, or you can also see the current up-to-date list if you click on dogs and then see current available list. It's directly to our software, so you know exactly what's available at any time. So we sure want people to come out, watch our various pages and sites. Go to our website.
You could do like a local area pet calendar. I mean, people love pet calendars.
We have done that in the past.
Have you done that?
Yeah, we've done that. Cat Pack started that about 10, 12 years ago, and the shelter did it last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have done it.
If you had like an entry fee for everybody that wants to, because people, oh, yeah, my pet was on the calendar, I mean, that would be, that might make some money.
Well, Jade, I know that this is dear to your heart also.
Yes, the pound.
Yeah.
My pound puppies.
Yeah.
I went for one, and I came home with a duo, a brother and sister duo. So one of them pooped in the living room last night.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
I know. My son.
And they're blaming the other.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't know which one it was,
Right.
But my son comes upstairs and he says, "There's Dookie on the floor."
Yeah. Yeah. Dookie.
And I said, "Well, did you tell your dad?" And he said, "Well, yeah." And he told me to pick it up. And I said, "So did you pick it up?" And he goes, "I'm not going to touch Dookie with my hands." And I
Dookie
said,
with my hand.
It's Green Day
when you're
approved.
9.
Yeah.
When you're 9. But so
You
anyway,
get the
we love
baggie,
them.
you get the sandwich baggie and put your hand in it, and then you reach around it and then reverse.
That's what
the
I
rule
did.
was always
Yeah.
whoever
That's just
finds
what I
it
did.
takes care of it. So I never found it ever.
Oh, yeah.
You're my husband.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Eyesight.
"Poop where? Poop where?"
That's-
Yeah. So anyway.
What dog, Dookie?
Yeah. Well, I know Noah's got to take off here in a bit, so when you have to go, just go, okay? But I did want to start at
soldier.
one of the topics for our coffee club. I want to make sure you're here for this. The last thing that you Googled killed you. What was the last thing that you Googled? How did you die?
It would probably be a golf leaderboard, the last thing I Googled. So I think that's a fair way for me to go as well.
Yeah. Who else? What was the last thing you Googled, Mike?
I don't remember the last thing I Googled, but I remember the last thing that was Googled in a conversation I had. And it's nothing crazy, but it was, what is the highest CD rates at the local banks right now?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I actually made money in my life and somebody came and mugged me. I don't know.
Well, Midwest Liberty, they got they're our business of the week. They got 5%
Yeah.
right now, so it's a pretty big deal.
It's way better than that 0.1 we were getting. Or
No
whatever.
kidding.
Yeah, that was bad.
Jade, what was the last thing you Googled? How'd you die?
I Googled what 160 degrees Celsius was in Fahrenheit. Because, we made some pancake thing yesterday in the oven. And it was an English lady that made it. So, that's what I Googled.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Michael, how about you?
Tater Tots Kitten.
What?
Tater Tots Kitten. I guess it's a thing right now, and I heard it, and I was like, what in the heck? I thought maybe it was a new dish, and
This sounds
I
like a
still don't
nasty
understand it.
casserole.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, somebody that goes by the moniker Tater Tot, and it was their kitten died, and I don't know why it's a huge loss, or I mean, not the kitten, but the guy's. Who is this guy?
Who's
or
Tater Tot?
person?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
I don't understand it.
Jane, what do you think?
I was busy last night, so I think about the last thing I Googled was some business off of a bank statement, so I wouldn't be much fun.
Yeah. Joyce probably over there sitting hey, it's a digital death, right?
Yeah.
Numbers, all right? All right. Haley, how about you?
Probably the last thing I Googled was houses for sale in McCook.
Are you selling one?
No.
You're buying one.
Yeah.
Someday.
Someday. When
There's
the right
one in
comes up.
Oxford for sale right now.
No, there's
I
not.
don't want to move
Yes, there
there.
is.
And she is not moving out of town. No, thank you.
He won't let me leave.
Oh.
Actually, so the last thing I Googled and what killed me was, do I have West Nile?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really high right now.
Well, yeah, because, I also play golf. It's disc golf. but there's some skeeters down there.
Oh yeah, down there in the disc golf course here, yes, there can be.
I like to play the night golf with the the glow discs and everything. And
I've never done that. I bet that's pretty cool.
oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'll take you out sometime.
All right, I'll
know-
take you up on that sometime when I get some time off.
How you prevent getting bit is you wear 3 pair of coveralls, and then there you go.
That's pretty unlikely in this humidity.
And a bee net.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Why not?
You look like you just walked out of a swimming pool wearing all that in this heat.
Smell like a turtle tank.
Yeah, that's true.
Next topic for Coffee Club this morning. What 3 words can you not stand?
Stop pulling your sister's hair.
More than 3 words.
4 words.
Yeah, well, whatever. I use contractions a lot.
Mine is not my job.
Oh,
How about that?
yeah.
Not my job. I mean, anytime somebody uses not my job, that should be fired on the spot, just done.
Yeah.
I don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
I say, not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh, not my monkey.
all right. What 3 words can't you stand there?
I learned this from my kids. It's, I don't know.
Yeah. That one's bad.
know.
Yeah.
Who
Noah,
ate all the cake?
Noah, how about you?
I would have to say that one's up there, but sometimes I do use that quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that one's up there for me for sure.
What 3 words do you hate? You're still out?
Yes, that is actually a really good one. Or you're still away.
Yeah.
Those 3 are not the ones you want to hear on a golf course.
That's right.
Hole in one? How's that one?
That one's good. That's really good.
So, have you hit the hole in one?
I do. I have 4 of them. I have 3 at Heritage Hills, and then I have 1 at another course down in Kansas City.
Nice.
So
let me guess, 7 and 16 or what?
1 on 5 and 2 on 16. The 2 I made on 16 was within 6 months of each other.
Wow.
You know, for us baseball fans,
Yeah.
those statistics are befuddling us.
So 7's never a thing?
I haven't gotten 1 on 7 yet. I've been close on 7 and 12, but
7 at Heritage Hills. I'm the one that always said, hey, start recording just in case. And I do that every time.
Oh, is that a hole number, like hole number 7?
yeah, it's that short
Or
little
green
downhill
number.
par 3 by Walmart
Gotcha.
there.
Yeah. And it's just like,
Is it common that like the number 7 is always
a short hole?
possible?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. Well, it kind of depends on your golf course too, because some courses the rotation goes different. Like it could go par 5, par 3, par 4, par 4, whatever the mix-up might be. But usually there's 4 par 3s, 4 par 5s.
So
and
if it's a
then,
par 3, your chances of getting a par 1 or a hole
Apparently,
in one
we need
are
to take
better.
Mike out golfing.
Well, I don't know. I'm just we're trying to educate the audience.
Mike over here, he's like par 4, par 3, parfait.
Parfait. Parking.
Our
parking.
Our question is, what 3 words can you not stand? Joyce, how about you?
Well, I'm going to be 4. Why do I have to do it?
That's a lot.
5, whatever.
That's a lot.
Looks like 7 in a row.
Yeah. All right, Jade, what 3 words?
It wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's a
Okay,
song
Shaggy.
about that.
Yeah. Shaggy. Wasn't me.
That's
Mine would have to be cows are out. I don't like
Oh.
that.
all right. And how about you there, Haley?
So, does the 3 consecutive whats in a row when I'm trying to explain something to my husband count?
What?
Absolutely.
What?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not that he can't hear you. It's that he's thinking about,
Chooses not to.
he's thinking about Jeeps and he's thinking about, the shotgun formation. And he's thinking
Right.
about why is there no milk in the refrigerator all at once.
Yeah.
What?
Great
Yeah.
topic. Great topic for the coffee club here this morning.
I think my girlfriend would say the same thing about me if she got asked that
Probably.
question.
What?
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 Next one for coffee club this morning. What's the worst purchase that you ever made? Listen's dangerous. Now, be mindful. We have local advertisers. Let's not point them in a bad light, but more after what it was you bought. But what would you say?
Oh boy, it's gonna be golf related, obviously, but this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I got a pretty pricey putter that was probably around like $600, I'd say. So that was a lot of money at the time. But
Did it shave off any strokes on your game?
I don't have it anymore, so
Ooh, wow.
not really.
Did you lose it
unfortunately.
at a garage sale?
I did not lose it at a garage sale. I think I turned around and resold it to somebody. So
At least you didn't throw it in the nearby pond or something.
right.
It's only Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Mike, how about you?
Oh, dear Lord.
Well,
The other Mike.
I thought of two things. Mostly, it's like you're hungry and you go to a fast food restaurant and you get fast food, and you're like, you make it 3 blocks down the road, and you're like, oh God, this is not, we're gonna evacuate this. That's wait, that's a $10 mess.
And you just ate, you ordered too much, huh? Yeah.
That or you get just. Sometimes you get some rotten Mexican food that's you go through the fast food late night burrito and it don't sell.
Yeah.
The gas station burrito, that's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
a good thing.
The worst is when that happens when you're on the road.
All right, Haley, how about you?
I don't know.
Worst purchase you ever made?
First 3 words I don't like there. I don't know.
Right? I don't know. See, I'm one of those that I really have to think through. Like if I'm getting something. Like I will think it through. My husband, on the other hand, no.
Just buy it.
Yeah. And
That's
then there's
the difference
Josh.
between men and women.
So I don't know.
All right, Jade. Question is, what is the worst purchase you ever made?
So, I'm not I don't think things through very well, but my son wanted these things called boomsticks.
Okay.
And they make a note when you hit them together. They're musical. But they are so annoying. And I can hear them. They're in the basement, and when they play with them, I can hear them through the whole house.
Oh, yeah.
I would say, I think my husband, or I was like, oh, yeah, he wants those boomstick things, and he ordered like 12 sets of them. So
Oh,
we have
no.
a whole bunch of them, yeah. The neighbor kids all beat each other up with them. It's fun. But yeah, I would say that's probably the one that's
Boomsticks.
ruining my life right now.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
noisy toy.
Yeah. Give those to the cousins. They play at your house.
Right. Or grandma's.
Yeah.
That's
Go to
always
grandma's with those, yeah.
Joyce, how about you? Worst purchase you ever made?
I don't know about, and my husband will kill me over this one, but he has an old classic car that he's restored.
Oh, no.
So I've had to pay for it, but it never gets out of the garage.
Oh.
So it's like, why,
We can't have rain fall on that classic car.
I know,
Come on.
We've had a little bit of that rain lately.
We only hand rub it with a kitten.
It sits under a tarp. It was in the garage about 3 years till I ever saw it without the tarp off.
Oh.
I got
And
one
that
of
was to
those.
take senior pictures and to have senior party.
We had to roll it over there.
Yeah, he got it started, but apparently.
All right, Mike. Worst purchase that you ever made?
Well, maybe not the worst purchase ever, but one of the latest ones is I bought these shirts online, and I bought extra large, but I think they were sized for like little Oriental people because
You
your
buy them
hand
on a
is
Wish.
good gravy. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I can't wear this thing. I did buy one that the only size they had was XXX, and it like exactly fits. I was like, I've never worn XXX in my life.
They must just be selling you those in
terrible.
youth sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A youth
No.
double XL.
I don't know. I went back and I looked, and I was like, and they were on, this sale that you can't send them back. We don't want them back.
And
Perfect
see, that's
example
where
on
they
why
get
to
ya.
shop local. I'll just put that out there.
Oh yeah.
You try it on. Yeah, that's good. For me, the last bad purchase that I made, worst purchase that I made was, it was actually these little computers, and you could get 2 like screen touch computers for $60. It was a total scam. It was a $60 lesson for me, but as a dude, sometimes you have to learn those,
One of those things that was too good to be true.
and it was. And yet it's $60 that there's no way anybody's going to prosecute for that. So I learned that, and that was the last mistake I made. Ready for the games here this morning. We got some good ones. Noah, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you guys very much.
Good luck.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it a lot.
You bet.
Make the hometown proud next week.
All right,
Nice to meet
you
all
bet.
You guys.
See you, Noah.
Thank you guys again. Have a good one.
Yep, love it. All right, our games today. This is gonna be fun. Which one doesn't fit? Who wants to go first? Got two of them.
Oh, let's just all decide at once.
Okay.
Just pick somebody.
All right, Joyce. You tell me which one doesn't fit. Blue Devils, Boilermakers, 49ers, Running Rebels, and Irish.
49ers.
But why?
Is there a pro team?
Because they're a pro team. Look at that.
Yeah, she's good.
That's impressive.
are.
Yeah. Next one. Mike, you're going to go on this one.
Okay.
Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, and DuckDuckGo.
Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yelp.
Yes. Why?
Because that's a review website, not a search engine.
Wow. That's 2 for 2. Nice. Jade is scared to death over here. Yeah. So, Jade, you get to go. Which one came first? Sunscreen or sunglasses? Which one's older?
Ooh. Sunglasses?
Sunglasses, yeah, the 1100s. Sunscreen wasn't until 1940. Haley, the introduction of Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola? Which one's older? Which came first?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola was 1886, and Pepsi was 1893, so you are right.
Ooh,
That's
7
really
years.
good.
That was a close
Yeah, I
one.
bet it was really good.
Poke up. Here we go. The discovery of Pluto or the discovery of Neptune? Which was first?
Oh. I think Neptune was actually discovered first because they actually discovered Pluto by a mathematical equation because of the gravity the effect that it had on
Really?
Uranus and Neptune and maybe Saturn.
It's not even a planet now.
Yeah.
Do you know that for sure? Did you just make
absolutely.
They pulled
I
it
know
right
that
out
for
of
sure,
Uranus.
I
yeah.
can't
Absolutely.
decide. I can't decide if you're really, really smart
No,
or if you're.
astronomy. And notice how I
That's
didn't say
amazing.
astrology.
Yeah.
He said it confidently, and
I
that
know
just
he did.
Yeah. No, it's
so
really
far.
true.
Yeah.
And then they declassified it, and I was like, what is it now? XR22 space modulator. I mean, just,
Neptune was discovered in 1846. Pluto not till 1930.
yeah.
So he was right.
Pluto was actually discovered before then, but for, our modern ego,
Yeah.
Well, now we can see it in a telescope. Now
Okay,
it's
who wants the
there.
next one? The cubicle or the post-it?
The cubicle or the post-it?
Yeah.
Which one's different?
Which one came first?
Oh, which one came first? Well, I would have to say the cubicle came first.
Yes, 1968. The post-it note wasn't until 1977.
Back then, we just used notebook paper.
Yeah. Joyce, one more for you. Starbucks or instant coffee? Which one?
Neither one, because I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
oh dear Lord.
Instant.
Which one do you think came out first? Starbucks or instant coffee?
Instant coffee.
Yeah, 1901 versus 1971.
Nasty coffee.
Okay.
Like Postum. That's one of those burnt wheat things.
The next one, this one's kind of hard because the game here is you have to give me anything except for the right answer. It's called wrong answers only, okay?
Ooh. That'll be easy for some people in the room.
What book do you take with you to church on Sundays?
And we want a wrong answer.
Wrong answers only.
Ouija board.
You can't do that, Michael.
Kama Sutra.
A biography.
Yeah. Okay. Jade, I got a new one for you. When you have an emergency, wrong answers only. When you have an emergency, what is the 3-digit phone number to call?
311.
Yeah. What is Digger's hotline?
811.
511. Is that something?
511. Yeah.
511.
511 is the road condition.
That's the-
811
yes.
is Digger's hotline.
All right. Yeah.
All right. And Haley, what do you put in a balloon to make it float?
Tacos.
Yes.
Tacos, yeah.
I love it.
Did you get it right?
Yes. Because wrong answers only.
Great.
Spy the lie for the next game here this morning. One of these is a lie. The hair on a polar bear is not white, but clear. The surface area of the lungs is roughly the size of a tennis court. Or is it the peach pit is the largest seed in the world?
Well, I think the peach pit is a lie because
agree.
avocado seed is bigger for the love of Pete.
Avocado a pit?
Avocado's a pit,
Yeah.
but not a seed.
Oh. Well, then can I change my answer to the polar bear
Sure, you can.
or something else?
What's everybody else saying?
I'm gonna
I'd
go with
say
the
it's
seed.
polar bear.
I think I'm gonna go with the seed.
Seed,
I'm gonna go
polar
with
bear.
seed.
What are you thinking, Joyce?
I was thinking the lungs.
The lungs? The lie is actually the coconut is the largest seed.
So
Well, there you
who
go.
wins that one? Was that even on there?
Well, it was the seed, but
I picked this. I won, Mike. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you won?
Yeah.
She wins the next.
Congratulations.
She won the game.
all right.
I'm so envious.
Hey, we got a few more topics for Coffee Club today, but I want to talk to Jade about the back to school promotion that's happening. It is here. This is this weekend. Started yesterday, goes through tomorrow for the back to school shopping event.
It does. So, McCook Chamber of Commerce is helping the retailers and all of us sending our kids back to school. I know I need probably 4 pairs of tennis shoes. So we're going to be doing that today. But yes, goes through tomorrow. If you go to our website at mccookchamber.org, you can see everyone participating. And if you click on their logo, it will tell you what their special is. So yeah, we're really excited about that. Getting kids clothed and ready to get back to school. And so anyway, get out shopping in McCook. Hopefully get it all done here.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
So this is a promotion that the chamber put together, and you guys have a few extra things that you're doing with it, right?
Right. So there's a QR code at any of the participating businesses, and you can go on, scan that, and enter to win some prizes. So we'll be announcing those daily. And yeah, the retailers were really feeling like Crazy Days didn't hit the right time for the back to school shopping. So we thought, hey, why not add another shopping weekend in? So we're pretty excited about it. I hope it's a success for all the businesses. So yeah.
It's just a neat thing. If people would like to learn more, go to the website.
Go to the
right?
website for sure. And we're in a bit of a transition phase. So we're still looking for a president and CEO.
Yeah.
So if anybody,
I'll volunteer.
Yeah, well, fill out an application.
And as a consumer, I thank you that you called it a back to school sale and not a pre-Christmas sale because that gets a little closer and closer.
Well, we
every
had
year,
Christmas in July.
Yeah. Oh, we did.
No, we didn't.
I
but
missed that.
Usually some stores.
Most people do,
that.
yeah.
I gave nobody anything. I feel like a heel.
But yeah, so we're always excited, and Heritage Days then is coming up. Somebody will probably be in to talk about that, but that's October 14th. So we're.
And I know traditionally it had been in September, but both last year and this year, October. Tell us kind of how that happened.
So we try to, as a board, and we try to factor in everything. So Huskers are a big thing bye week for the Huskers because we don't want to see those upset Husker fans with their kids at the parade when they want to be watching the game, So and local sports. So we try to factor everything in, and it just kind of fell that October would be a good time. So we hope that it stays nice out and good for the parade, and it was last year. So we're always excited for that event. So coming right up.
Yeah, October, and there's some neat things happening with Heritage Days. Don't want to quite spill it yet, but I've heard
It's going
about
to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So you can plan that. October 14th is the Saturday, right?
Yeah, I think, yes.
October 14th. So put that on your calendar. 741 here from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country, 105.3. I've got what's called the double letter game now. And
W.
no, we got.
Do I win?
Here's how it works. I'll ask a question. You answer the question with the 2 words beginning with the same letter. So if I were to say Walt Disney's biggest star, you would say
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is the biggest one.
He's not my
He was the
favorite.
original.
He was, yeah,
Steamboat Willie. That was the first cartoon.
it was and he was whistling the whole time. All right, Joyce, you get to start. The snack food. It's a snack food, a part of a vegetable.
drawing a blank.
Corn chips was the answer on there. All right, Jade, you're up. The star of the Dallas Buyers Club and Interstellar.
I'm a total blank.
What
Okay.
are those?
Yep.
Well, they're movies.
Oh, they're movies.
Oh, what was the movie
The,
title?
the movies are Dallas Buyers Club and Interstellar.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Oh, I do like him. I'm surprised.
Yeah?
He's always got
Nothing
this,
wrong
you
with
know,
a good little Matthew
the same
McConaughey.
hairdo. No matter what character he plays, it's always the same hair.
He does have glorious hair.
Oh, is it glorious?
Glorious?
Glorious.
Yeah,
I never looked at a dude and said, that hair is glorious.
Well, I hope you don't.
I mean, I'm not
hope
going
you
to
don't.
point out any of the
Here,
obvious.
look at my hair,
but
so
no,
maybe that's why.
You don't ever get a little bit of hair envy.
No.
No,
No.
it's good.
My hair's been gray for 20 years now, so I
Yeah.
think, I've got some consistency going.
I think if you have it, though, you're doing all right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to grow out of my ears now, too. I tell you that.
Yeah. My wife made an interesting observation yesterday because occasionally she'll ask me to, do the goatee thing, and she said, "Well, it's all kind of like regular colored on the mustache part, but it's all white on the chin part now."
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
Getting older.
Women like salt and pepper, though.
You're becoming distinct. They
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
You just can't go all salt too early.
All right, Mike, the piece of furniture that holds your finest dishes.
China hutch.
Well, double letter.
Oh, double letter.
You're half right.
Yeah, but was he right with China? Or
Yeah.
was he right with Hutch?
China cabinet.
Very good.
Oh, thank you. Those are kind of out of my realm.
You don't have a pretty one?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure we do. But I don't pay attention to it.
Let's see. Haley, dairy products you put on hamburgers and tacos.
Dairy products, you said?
Yep, a dairy product you put on hamburgers and tacos.
Cheddar cheese.
I was going to say sour
Oh,
cream.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't put that on a burger.
Next topic for our coffee club this morning, and this is another fun one for us here. This is a you've been kidnapped. 30 minutes later, your kidnapper drops you off because you won't stop talking about what. Poke up, you gotta start
Oh,
first.
my dear. Joe Biden's presidency? And, in all of my defense, okay, it's not that I'm a huge advocate or fan of Joe Biden, but if you wanted to annoy a guy enough
Yeah.
for him to get rid of you, it would be talking about Joe Biden.
You'd probably get ran over, too.
Yeah.
Push you out and run right over you.
And then he'd back up and then
Make sure
peel
you're
out
gone.
on you. But yeah.
How about you, Mike? What do you say? You got dropped off for what? For why?
I would probably be talking about the weather and cows and something like that, something that would annoy most people other than somebody who is like me, I guess.
Yeah.
And I could go right into the politics as long as with you over there as well. Like,
All right, Joyce.
I'd be probably talking about pets and animals.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if they're shelter ones or ones we have, but that's kind of where I like to.
I want to know who names the animals.
That's Lori. She comes up, and the staff. It's not all Lori, but she and the staff come up with.
Do you have like names in a hat that you draw out? Or do you have
No.
like, a dart that you throw at a board or something?
No, and she likes to make, especially if they come in as litters. That's why you'll see we had the cereals here. Some of them are still down there. Cookie Crisp, Honeycombs. I can't remember the other. She had one was Polly Ollie and I forget the third one, And so she'll do. She had some that she was going to name after cars.
Because I would have named.
She's named them after guns.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She does. She tries to
gotta
get
get
those
creative.
cute, creative names. The staff will come to her also and say, "Hey, this set of animals or this animal looks like." I know the one we have at home now. When he was down there, she named him Cheese because he was such a ham.
So sounds like she just walks through the grocery store and gets names.
I'd
And
name them
online
all
and
Mookie
movies,
Drop.
She's had different, or she'll put a twist on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling in cat or dog into a Catahoula,
Yeah.
you know, or doing something
Well,
that
it's better
you know,
than being, prisoner 24601.
Right.
That'd be miserable.
It
put a
gets
ear
your
tag.
attention.
Put a ear tag in them.
You know,
Now serving number 3.
Well, the reason I said, okay. It was a poor attempt at a Les Miserables joke, but okay.
Terrible.
So, here we go with our next piece of the morning show here. Oh, I didn't ask you. What did you get?
No, I don't know. I can do a pretty good cry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just because
my
you
dear
were
Lord.
crying
On
and wailing?
command or what?
Well, not really, but if somebody kidnapped me.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
what I'd be talking about? I don't know. Probably my dogs, or I could talk about some restaurant.
But if it was some guy that had kids, he'd be like, "I'll give you something to cry about."
right.
Haley, how about you?
I don't know. I don't feel like I ever ramble on about random things.
We should have had other people answer this for me. So, for example,
Yeah.
what would I get dropped off for?
Oh,
There we
my
go.
Lord, where do I start? Probably sound equipment.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
A new piece of sound equipment comes out, and I'll do a little research on it. And then I got to tell people about it because it's cool.
Yeah.
And they're annoyed.
Yeah, I think you ask each other's spouses, and they could come up with some pretty wild answers.
My husband has no idea. He just blacks out when I start talking.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then
Sat
my
that
wife would
down,
say
like-
we had a lot in common.
Wow. Here we go. Time for birthdays, anniversaries. We are there here this morning for Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country 105.3. If you know anybody that's got a birthday or anniversary, give us a call here at the studios, 345-5598. Were any sent in this morning, Haley?
Not yet, but phone's open, so call.
308-345-5598. Hit us on that hotline here this morning. Haley, what do you have for the birthdays?
I have a birthday today for Peg Smalley.
I was hoping you had a few more.
I can go on my weekend.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So over the weekend, I have Dallas Jesh, Autumn Miller.
She's our intern here at the radio station, by the way.
No,
Oh, the
That's
other.
August.
August, yes.
Autumn.
I'm almost listening to you.
Uh-oh.
Yes. And and Brady Henderson on Sunday.
Okay. So my birthday list here for the 4th of August, plus the weekend birthdays here, would include the likes of Ty Graham. Also, Nathan Pretty's got a birthday, and Carol Schlegel, and Chris Burns with a birthday. Some upcoming birthdays include Anderson Johnson, Garrett Fries, George Huff, Cody Girdle, Amber Pretty, and Troy Wiestad, Evan Jones, and Brady Henderson, and Leah Karen, all with birthdays.
Did you say Nate Pretty had a birthday too?
I think so.
Him and his wife have birthdays that close, huh?
Yeah. Well, they can celebrate them together.
There you go.
Oh, dear Lord, that'd go over like a fly in the corn chowder.
One dinner, right? That'd be great.
My brother-in-law's birthday, I think, on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yeah, Chad Graham.
Uh-huh.
Did you say Ty too?
It said Ty. Who's?
Chad. They're brothers.
Oh, they're brothers? Are they twins?
No.
Huh.
I don't know.
They have birthdays that close together, too?
Yes. That he's been around our family for a little bit for me not to know that.
Wait a minute, you guys are twins?
You would think you would know, right? Okay, let's move on to our celebrity birthdays here today. We've got Daniel Day Kim has a birthday. He's a celebrity
Actor.
from Hawaii Five-0, also in Lost.
Was he the guy that was in like that Hidden Dragon, Crouching Tiger
They
thing?
didn't have that listed, but yeah. I went to that movie and I didn't realize I was going to have to read titles.
Oh, yeah.
It was still a good movie, but
Yeah.
that does get, set you back a little bit when you sit down and all of a sudden you have to read the movie.
Right. You might as well just stay home and look at the book
I
Yeah.
have to do that anyway because I can't hear.
and have some ice cream there that you can eat off your stomach like an otter.
Lee Mack is 54.
Actor.
What?
He's a comedic actor. Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, he's an actor.
You know, he was that
Bad
guy in that
grandpa.
movie, Sling Blade.
Yeah, Sling Blade.
Mm-hmm.
aim to kill you with it.
Bad Santa.
Monsters Ball, Bad Santa, Simple Plan, Bandits, The Man Who Wasn't There, and Friday
He
Night
didn't even
Lights.
show up for that movie.
Probably not.
No, he was the man that
Peter
wasn't
Weber.
Bachelor.
Well, that was quick. There
He's a guy with a famous hairdo or something.
He was a reality star.
Ooh.
He appeared on the 2019 season of The Bachelorette, competed for the love of Hannah Brown. Prior to his appearance on the series, he worked as a pilot for Delta. Let's see.
So he de-escalated a career for
Yeah.
the Bachelor thing, whatever.
Jeff Gordon?
Race car.
Yep. Do you who remembers his car number?
24.
So he was in the Winston and then also the Bush leagues.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was.
Louis Armstrong.
Are you talking about the astronaut or the jazz player?
Jazz.
Jazz.
The trumpeter.
Neil Armstrong's the
I think to
astronaut.
myself, what a wonderful world.
Do you know he replaced the Beatles on Billboard's Hot 100 chart with Hello Dolly?
Doesn't hurt my feelings. That guy is good.
It was. Louis Vuitton.
He invented the
That's Louis
suitcase.
Vuitton.
Yeah, that's Louis Vuitton.
Hey, at least I didn't say Chris LeDucks.
Chrysler Ducks.
I did that. This is going back. So many, many, many years ago when 105.3 was actually a rock station.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, back in the 80s. I knew rock music, but I didn't know country music at the time. And we switched from rock to country. And that day, not only did I answer the phone with all the people that were mad that now it was country, but then I made the country people mad when I said Chris LeDucks.
Chris LeDucks.
So what's this guy's name? Louis Vuitton?
Yes.
Yeah, didn't he invent the suitcase or something?
He's a designer.
Yeah, what did he design?
Stuff that I don't buy.
Leather products?
Purses and
Leather.
Yeah.
clutches and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Clutches? What is
All your household
I know what
needs.
clutch is.
and
It's
what-
in
Yes.
a vehicle. What's a clutch?
It's like
Okay.
a little purse.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I bet you have a lot of them. You
I
just
have a
don't know it.
pile of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't know there were clutches though.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't bring one.
I know. I usually wear a fanny pack too.
Guy's got to put his Copenhagen somewhere. Come on.
Hey, just so you know, a fanny pack is extremely helpful on a ski slope.
Yes.
Right?
In anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, it's the
Nice.
first thing the bear actually gets, so and then he's happy.
Oh my goodness.
Would there name a situation where a fanny pack wouldn't be helpful? You know what I mean?
Swimming.
Well,
I think they make them so you
You
can go
asked.
swimming.
yeah, you could just keep all your things in there.
Yeah. About
She is right. Meghan Markle.
rushing into a house, putting on a fire.
Meghan Markle, she's married to Prince Harry,
Did you know she's an actress too?
but I don't know
Is that
how
what she
much
was?
longer they're going to be married.
Yeah, so she's in.
Oh, there's
Suits.
trouble in
Yes.
paradise.
Yeah. Deal or no deal. That has nothing to do with their marriage.
So how old is she?
She's 41 years old.
What?
Yeah.
Did he marry up or down?
Well, ask Queen Elizabeth if she was still
Definitely
alive.
up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, is he older or younger than her?
Oh,
He's got to be younger.
I think, yeah, he's got to be younger.
He's
You think?
like
41
30.
is so old.
41. Let me see. It was Prince
Everyone's
Harry.
wild
He's not
about
40 yet. Yeah, Prince Harry.
She and Prince Harry became engaged in 2017. Prince Harry is 38.
Oh,
So,
well.
also on our birthday list here for today is Barack Obama.
President.
I haven't seen much of him as of late. Cole Sprouse.
Wow.
He's an actor, so you know, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
Him and his twin brother, Dylan.
Dylan and Cole.
Yes.
Yeah,
and now Cole plays on.
I thought his
my
brother's
lantern.
name was Slaw. Cole and Slaw.
No.
Cole Slaw. Come on.
Gosh, what's that? Riverdale. There we go.
Riverdale.
Coleslaw Riverdale.
Yeah. He was also cast as star in the 2019 5 Feet Apart, Jughead Jones.
I never heard of any of this stuff.
Me either. It's all right. You're okay.
That was my time. My childhood.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that was your
When was
childhood.
your childhood? I'm guessing like the.
90s.
90s.
No way, you're not that old. How
26.
you weren't very old.
You're
in the
how
90s.
old? You're
I know.
26?
You weren't very old in the 90s.
Yeah. You were like,
You're like about like 2010 ish.
But Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, That's So Raven, that was my childhood.
Yeah,
That's why I call everybody kid when I walk in the room.
It just feels like
Hey,
that.
kid,
yeah.
how are you?
Gonna finish things up for
There you
Coffee
go.
Club here on the morning show. And we'll get the rounds here on things that are going on. We talked to Noah Hoffman this morning. That was good. And going to be fun to watch him. If you haven't
Local golf phenom.
yeah, if you haven't liked him on Facebook yet, do that. It's just kind of fun to watch and see what your local people are doing around.
He made it interesting, too, because that's not usually a topic I'm interested
You are
in.
not a golfer, are you?
I'm not a golfer.
Yeah.
But, he made it interesting.
Yeah. I would like to take you golfing. That'd be fun.
Really?
Yeah. In fact,
No. Don't be handing me a coupon that says free golf.
Coupon.
Coupon?
Good for you and 3 of your besties.
Really?
18 holes, 2 carts, Cross Creek. There you go.
Really? Let me see this.
With carts. So I just want you to send me a video of this escapade. Yeah.
Of all of the bent clubs that will be a result.
That'll be good. All right, let's run the rounds here. Next Friday night, the Indianola Ranch Rodeo.
Yep. August 11th, when we start the Calcutta at 6:30 and the rodeo kicks off at 7. So
Okay.
And then on Saturdays, the kids rodeo, and that starts at 2 o'clock with the mutton busting, calf riding, and steer riding.
Yeah.
And it'll be a busy weekend.
You gave us some tickets to give away. So
I dropped 5 of them off here for you guys to give away over the radio to get into the ranch rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
The ranch rodeo is $10, but 12 and under are free, and the kids rodeo is free to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I'm still geeking out that trailer loading is an event. That's really cool.
So trailer loading. So you got to go. We'll turn some steers out in the arena. They go rope the steer, and then they got to drag it in the trailer.
Oh yeah, because they just don't go voluntarily. That's for sure.
No, and then all ropes got to get off, and then everybody's got to get back up on the pickup. That's how we run that. So
what is like a good time for? I mean.
If we run just one event at a time, like if we just do a stray gathering where they just got to go rope a steer, tie it down, I've seen times at 40 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Loading a steer in a trailer, 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some fast times. If that's all, if we're not doing a scramble where they're doing more than one event at once, I've seen some awful fast times.
Huh.
And some of these guys, I mean, they set it up pretty good too. If they might herd that steer right towards the trailer, rope him, and throw the rope over the trailer and lunge him right in there.
So that's coming up next weekend, Friday night. Enjoy that in Indianola. All right, talk shelter real quick. August is a big drive for you guys.
August is our Clear the Shelter month. We're trying to get new homes for all the pets.
Mm-hmm.
Watch for promotions. Saturdays, Tuesdays have promotions. Every week is a new promotion. Check out Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and keep up with what's happening down there because Lori's got things moving, trying to strike interest. So come help us out.
And then Jade, the chamber, your back to school promo started yesterday, finishes tomorrow.
Continue today through tomorrow. I know I saw Bob down on the bricks had stuff out. Everybody's got all their back to school shopping out. So get out and check them all out, McCook.
If anybody'd like more information on that, how do they get that?
McCookchamber.org or 345-3200.
There you go. That's going to be a wrap for Coffee Club on a Friday morning, August 4th.
Coffee Club.